Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know that I have not been here for a hot minute. Things have been kind of hectic in my life lately, and yes, my hair is a mess, and no, I do not care. So, like I said, things have been kind of crazy in my life lately. I've had a lot going on, but today I'm just gonna kind of sit down, do my makeup, talk to you guys, and I filmed this look right here with the Jaclyn Hill palette and mostly drugstore face products. So I really hope you guys enjoy. So in today's video, I'm going to be using mostly drugstore products because that's kind of what I lean to mostly, is drugstore. I have a few high-end products that I'm going to be using today, like I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in the intro, but I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette today. I don't really know what kind of look I want to do yet, so we're kind of just going to go with it and see what we can find as far as the palette goes. Now, usually I do my face first and then my eyes, but I think I'm going to do my eyes first today. I'm going to do my eyebrows on camera just so I can kind of show you guys what I do as far as my eyebrows go, because in my first video that I filmed, I already had my eyebrows done and they looked disgusting. I don't know who told me to post that, but I'm using my Anastasia dip brow in the color Chocolate, and then I'm using a Milani eyebrow pencil. This is the Easy Brow Pencil in dark brown. These are really cheap, and it's honestly the best eyebrow pencil I've used from the drugstore. I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics brush. This is just an angled eyeliner brush. It's very thin, like I said, and my Anastasia dip brow in Chocolate. Now, I did put a little bit of oil in this because it can get kind of dry, and when I'm doing my eyebrows, I like to take it and just kind of paint it on the back of my hand so it's not too thick of a look for the brows. So I'm going to spoolie through them one more time. Now, as far as the bottom of my brows go, I kind of like a flat brow, but it's all about personal preference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start almost in the middle of my brow and create a flat line, making sure my face is relaxed. And I honestly just follow the natural shape of my brow as far as the bottom goes, because you don't want it to look stupid. And I kind of tail it out a little bit, maybe a little too much, but it's whatever. It's your brows, do what you want. I've definitely had a long journey with my eyebrows. My eyebrows used to look terrible. I honestly used to have no eyebrows. Like, I only had half of a brow. So now that I am done carving out my eyebrows, I'm going to take the same concealer that we just used and prime my eyelids a little bit further, just because I don't feel like they're really thoroughly primed. I use light medium honey in the Tarte Shape Tape, and the reason that I use such a light color is because I don't really like to use the same skin tone, because if you use a lighter concealer, then it's really just going to pop more, like your eyeshadows are going to pop a little bit better. So I'm just going to take that and blend this out with a foundation brush. This is the Doll 10 Precision Foundation Brush. I don't really know where this came from, to be honest with you. This is the loose powder in Fair Light. I got a shade lighter. Than what I am, because a shade or two, because I really wanted this to be like my brightening highlighter. And the reason that I'm doing my eyes first is because just in case there's any fallout, which I don't think there is, but just in case there is, I can just wipe it off after I'm finished. So, and I think I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade right here. It's like a mustard yellow shade. It's a really pretty transition shade whenever you're doing red looks. I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna kind of, what the heck? Okay, I have powder all over my face. So I'm just going to kind of start out here and bring it inward. This color it honestly sometimes has a hard time showing up on my skin tone. I don't know why. We're not doing a cut crease. I'm just kind of like flaring it out just a little bit. And I'm really going to take this yellow shade kind of up as close to my brow as possible without touching it. Because I really want this yellow to kind of pop out between like the main color and the transition color. So Just gonna keep doing that until I get the color that I want, and then I'm gonna move on to the next shade. So the next shade I'm gonna be taking is this shade right here. Ooh, please don't fall. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here. This is an orangey shade. It's not really picking up orange on camera, but this is an orangey type of shade that I'm kind of going for. I'm just gonna take that on this LA Colors shadow blender brush. This is a really good brush for trying to get like tight in the crease. I'm gonna kind of take it and push this color into my crease right there. And then this brush isn't really a good blending brush. It's kind of just a brush that I use to put colors into the crease. So I'm gonna have to go in with a different color, a different brush for blending later. Same brush that I used to apply that yellow shade, and just kind of blend everything out together. Now this color is very pigmented, but it's also looking kind of sheer compared to what I want it to look like right now. So I'm just gonna keep blending that, and I'm honestly gonna put a little bit of the shadow on the actual brush and just kind of blend that out as well. Just because I truly want this shade to show up right now. I'm gonna take, the next color I'm gonna take is a shade right under that one. It's a little bit of a darker maroon shade. I really like it. It's really cute. And I'm gonna take this brush. Yeah, I'm gonna take this brush right here. It's the same brand as the last brush I just used. And I'm just gonna take that shade and I'm really gonna pack it on the brush. Now this is the part that always intimidates me. So someone decided they wanted to call me in the middle of filming, so that's what happened. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm just gonna really pack that shade on to my eyelid right there. Ugh, look at it. Holy crap. So just really packing that on the outer corner. And I'm going to take a little bit more just because I really want that intensity of that color to be there. So I'm going to continue to go in with that shade until I get the desired look that I'm going for. Alright, I'm really liking the way this is looking right now, so I'm going to stop as far as like adding color goes, and then we'll start adding some glitter and all that stuff to it. So the product that I'm about to use now is a very old product. I've had it for forever. I'm going to use, this is the Love Me Makeover Essentials. What is this even called? It's a shimmer powder brush in the color Bronze, to be honest. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm going to open the bottom of this. Any loose gold shadow is going to work for this. I'm just using this one because this is the only loose gold powder that I have. So I'm going to take a little bit of this into the lid. Bear what? Anyways, and this is the NYX glitter primer. This is the only glitter primer that I use. It's my favorite. I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. That's what it looks like. It's not really sticky, which I appreciate. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush. It still has Halloween makeup on it. Wow. Anyways, yes, I'm going to take this brush, and this is what I'm going to apply the primer with. I really love this primer because it isn't sticky and it lasts all day. So I'm going to apply this on the inner corner and into the middle eye just a little bit. So I kind of just created like a half cut crease with the glitter primer. Sorry, so basically what I just did is I put the eyeshadow over the primer. That's basically it. So I'm just going to continue to kind of drag it until I get about halfway, and then I'm going to stop. Actually, no. I'm going to go a little bit past halfway mark. Okay, so that's what I have right now. Back to what I was saying. So I kind of just stopped there. I'm going to take that same brush from earlier in the same shades, the orange and the darker maroon shade, and then I'm just going to kind of drag it over this way to help blend out the shadows. Gonna do the same exact thing to this eye, and then we'll come back to finish the rest of the face. Okay, long story short, I finished the eye look. This is what it looks like, and I popped on some lashes, and I may or may not have took a trip to the pet store. So that's how that went. I lost my tripod in the process. I'm pretty sure my niece took it, but it's whatever. I don't even care. So now I just have to finish the face, and then we'll be done. I literally went to aching like this. Like, okay. The foundation that I'm going to be using today is a mixture between the matte and poreless Fit Me foundation in the shade 310, which is a little bit too dark for me, and then the Instant Age Rewind foundation in the shade Creamy Ivory, which is too light, so I like to mix them together. So I just put this like as the main color, and I'm just gonna kind of put this in the areas that I didn't put the other one. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my, this is a L'Oreal sponge, I'm pretty sure from Walmart, and I'm just gonna blend it out. This sponge is so soft, like it amazes me, because honestly it's a little softer than my beauty blender, which is a really good thing, but at the same time it's not, because look, that annoys me. It's on this side too. That honestly hurts my feelings a little bit, but at the same time, like, it gives me an amazing finish that I love. So like I just can't complain. This duo for foundation gives me medium coverage, but at the same time, like, it makes my skin look so bomb. Like, I have relatively clear skin. Do you see that? I have relatively clear skin, but like these foundations together, girl, they make. Now that that is all blended out, I'm going to, I'm sorry, I had to move my fish out the way. Anyways, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape, the same one we used earlier on our eyebrows, and I'm just going to put that on the high points of my face. I guess that's the high points of my face, like under my eyes. I'm only going to use a little bit though because I'm almost out. Down the bridge of my nose, on my Cupid's bow. Pretty sure. I'm going to take that same beauty sponge and just blend that. So now I'm going to take my Fit Me powder. This has become a recent favorite of mine, but I can't find my powder brush, so I guess I'm just going to have to use my beauty blender today. Usually I'll use like a pointed brush for this, but I'm going to hit the sides of my nose too. This powder can get a little clumpy, like, you know what I mean, like tight. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but it can get a little tight at times, which is why I just hit my face with some setting spray and then, you know, kind of continue on with my day. But it doesn't really bother me too much. And I use the butt of the sponge for my forehead. Okay, that's what that looks like. And then I go in with a Dry Real Technique sponge because it has that slanted edge, and I take it, watch, hold on, I don't know, it's just so much better than using a wet sponge. Like, look how clean that line is. Girl, we shook. Okay, same thing on the other side. I'm gonna let this bake for a few seconds. I don't really like to bake that long. So after this is done baking, we'll be right back to wipe it off. Literally, I'm probably not even gonna like sit here for a few minutes. So I literally probably sat here for like a minute. There's something in my eye. Oh, the lashes that I used are the Kiss lashes in the style Flirty. These lashes are very easy for me to put on. Oh, and also whenever I'm wiping off my bake, I kind of just drag it down to the rest of my face. I really don't like how that's doing that. I just kind of drag it everywhere else on my face just to kind of brush the bake off and set the rest of the face at the same time. So for bronzer, I'm going to go in, this is a Real Techniques brush. No, this is a BH Cosmetics brush, sorry. Now usually I would go in with my Milani bronzer, but I have been loving this bronzer from e.l.f. recently. This is an old contouring palette that I've had since I can remember for starting makeup. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here. It comes, y'all, look at this mirror, like, okay, hello. So anyways, I'm going to be using this shade right here. This is my favorite bronzer. Like, I kid you not, it's better than my Milani bronzer. But not because of the actual way it performs, but because of the color. Like, this one just has a better color. I'm going to go back with the two colors that we used earlier, but mostly the orange one. And I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to take the darker one, and I'm going to put that close into my lash line as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brush for my highlighter. I know it's weird, but it's literally the only brush I have right now. And I'm going to take hairspray. This is what I use to really help the highlighter stick. But I'm just going to brush it off because I go a little ham sometimes on accident. Okay, so I'm going to take my Anastasia Glow Kit. Okay, the Ultimate Glow Kit. I'm going to take Amber Gold, which is right here. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, so I'm just going to take Amber Gold and really just, I'm scared, really just apply that on to my cheeks. Woo! I love this glow kit, I swear. Okay, so for my lip color, I'm gonna apply Give Me Mocha from Wet n Wild. Okay, so I just realized that I forgot to film an outro, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and coming back to my channel. It really means a lot if you did come back. I'm really trying to just grow and pursue this YouTube career. It means a lot to me if you would comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz that all these other YouTubers say on their videos. But it really would mean a lot to me because I do see myself pursuing this career in the future. So thank you so much for coming and watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.